Welcome to Small Town Big Deal.
We've traveled across the country and firmly believe that the people in small towns are the hands that keep America strong.
So join us, Rodney Miller,
And Jan Carl,
as we show you the great things these people do on Small Town Big Deal. Welcome to Small Town Big Deal. I'm Rodney Miller.
And I'm Jan Carl.
And we are in beautiful Door County, Wisconsin.
Now, on the show, we like to take you to festivals you've never been to, tell you stories you've never heard, and show you sights you have never seen.
Like this, a restaurant with a roof that looks more like a golf course.
And they have a very unusual lawn care service.
Very.
it's 8:30 in the morning in Sister Bay, Wisconsin, and some of the staff of Al Johnson's Swedish restaurant are just getting to work.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go, kids. Come on, Snowflake, let's go.
These kids have it pretty good.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
The view these employees get to enjoy is one of the best in all of tiny Sister Bay. Population a mere 900. The village sits about 75 miles northeast of Green Bay in the heart of spectacular Door County, which is often referred to as Cape Cod of the Midwest.
Come here, pretty girl.
And while Green Bay's got the Packers, Sister Bay's got Al Johnson's and its own team of all-stars.
Good morning, good morning.
What are some of the most typical questions you get? Like when someone comes here for the first time and they see this roof and these goats?
Well, first and foremost, I think a lot of people are surprised. Are they real? And people will go, they're not real. And then they'll realize, well, wait a minute, they moved.
They just moved.
And they often ask about what do we do with the goats in the wintertime?
And what do you do with them?
Well, we always say that they go to the mountains or they go to Arizona or they go to Florida.
They go to Florida.
However, the reality is that they've got a great red Wisconsin barn and they've got 40 acres to roam and that's their home.
Yeah.
These coddled kids have gotten so popular, you can even check in on them online thanks to the goat cam on the restaurant's website.
That's so cool. A goat cam? I'm going to be watching these guys in the summer.
Lars Johnson, along with his brother Rolf and sister Annika, keep the family's restaurant going strong that his dad started in 1949.
How did this even come to be in the first place, this grass roof?
My parents wanted something extremely authentically Scandinavian. So in 1973, they made a trip to Scandinavia and they found out that in Norway, they were still building these type of structures.
So eager to expand their original restaurant, Al and his wife Inger hired a team of carpenters from Norway to build a traditional log structure, and then they shipped that baby all the way to Sister Bay.
Well, then once it got here, they reassembled it and put the sod roof on. So the roof structure here must be really strong to support all this extra weight.
Indeed, you know, engineers and architects that we work closely with created trusses underneath this to hold all the weight as well. And there's 6 inches of topsoil on here along with the sod, and it acts as a insulator both in the summer and in the winter.
I guess Al was ahead of his time. He was going green way before it was fashionable.
I think these goats might have a better job than we do.
But Al Johnson's is way more than just that place with the goats on the roof. Inside, it's like a little bit of Sweden, right here in the Great Lakes.
Customers can shop in the restaurant's All Things Scandinavian boutique, which is chock full of Al Johnson's signature goodies.
But lest we forget, with 3,000 meals a day served here, there's some serious food going on.
Yeah, like nearly 300,000 Swedish meatballs served every year.
Or how about 110,000 plates of Swedish pancakes?
Traditionally, these super flat delicacies were served in Swedish homes on Thursday nights, but only after a hearty meal of pea soup.
But nowadays they're piled high with lingonberries and whipped cream, and any time is the right time.
Yeah.
All right, you're all suited up?
I'll suit it
Then
up.
we're going in.
Enter Rolf Johnson, Lars' brother, who's been whipping up Swedish pancakes since his mother taught him as a wee lad.
How old were you when you started making these?
I started when I was 6, and it took about 10 minutes.
Show off.
So it's just 1 across and 5 down.
Okay.
And then it's just flip the kids.
I can't even flip the small round ones at home.
I got a feeling that's a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah. Okay, Rodney, batter up. Get it? Batter, like pancake batter. See what I did there?
Grab the spatula. Choke up on it though. Let's make the corners.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That one's gonna be goat food.
Another?
Hey.
Time is definitely not on your side here though.
Oops.
I shouldn't laugh. It'll be me next.
So I put the bad one on bottom,
I would.
underneath, and that bad one kind of underneath. Let's see how good you are.
She might have you.
I'm afraid she has. I think she's gonna whoop me.
Now 5. Now you're gonna get 4 out of that.
Ah! I'm not so good at the flipping.
Get some spring to the spatula. Go this way.
That's what you did.
How come you keep giving her pointers and I didn't get any pointers?
She's prettier.
Oh, golly.
Well, that one's kind of shaped like the state of Michigan here.
It is.
That was Alabama right there. There's Mississippi.
Artisan. Artisan. Well, they may not have looked too perfect, but as we used to say in my house growing up, they're all going to the same place. They didn't look so pretty.
But they taste good.
But they look pretty when they're covered up.
Oh, boy, though.
All right. Tuesday, you're on the schedule.
I hope it's a slower day than Saturday.
When we come back,
More from Door County, Wisconsin.
Here you go, buddy. Hey.
from down on the farm to up in the air.
Don't you swing it. Stop it.
They're gonna push you over there.
No, don't. Stop it. When you get down to land, you are in so much trouble.